It's Holly. Holly's humble home. Yeah.
All right, guys, so to get started on our wreath, I got this deco-mesh from Dollar Tree. They had all different kinds of colors, and I was just at my Dollar Tree yesterday, so they still had some, so make sure you run out and get it before it's gone. So when I make a deco-mesh wreath, I usually cut my little strips into like 7 or 8 inches, and then I just do rolls of, 3 together. I'll show you in just a moment. But I thought that I would do some, some with the orange, some with the multicolored, some like varying with all different colors mixed together. I kind of just do it as I see fit. I don't really, have a plan. I just kind of do it as I see fit. So as you see there, I'm just rolling those 3, and that's 2 orange and then 1 multi. And then I'm just taking a little pipe cleaner and twisting it. And I got the pipe cleaners in purple because I thought it complemented the deco-mesh. So if you were to see any of the pipe cleaner, it would just kind of blend in with all the colors. So I'm going to go through and I'm just going to make a whole bunch of these little deco-mesh bundles here. And again, I just cut 7 to 8 inches in length for each one. Okay, so now that I have them all put together, I have purple, I have black, I have orange, I have some multis that I all mixed together. Now that is just a wire form, okay? It's a circular wire form. I got that from Dollar Tree. It was a pack where it was the 3D wreath form. I just bought one and I took it apart and I used each of the little wire forms and I just made multiple wreaths out of it. So that's how I did it. Now it's not as sturdy as if you were to buy the regular wire wreath form, but I thought that it was convenient and it was a little bit of a money saver. And once you hang up your wreaths on the door, you can't even tell, and it works just the same as the traditional wire hanger. So just a little tidbit there from me to you. Now I'm just going through, and before I add these little bundles to my wreath form here, I like to cut off any of like the loose strands, and then I push them all together nice and tight, just as you see there. And just showing you how we're almost halfway done, just taking all those bundles. Now it did take me 8 bundles. Okay, it took me 8 bundles, and which really isn't a lot of money. It's only $1.25 each. So we're getting this whole wreath done for under $20. So that's really awesome. So Dollar Tree had these really cute little Halloween lights, and I got the ones that were the little purple pumpkins. And so I'm intertwining the little wire here that has the little lights on them. I'm intertwining them inside of this little wreath here. Now, I will tell you, I didn't use any glue. Okay, the deco-mesh form, the little bunches are put together so tightly that you really don't need to use glue for your lights, okay? You can just wrap them inside the little bunches and it will hold it. So in retrospect, I should have gotten 2 of these little lights to wrap through this wreath. One was nice, but I think I would have been happier with 2. So just letting you know that. So I found these really cute little purple bulbs and some of these little like curly Q little wire sparkly thingies from Dollar Tree. And then I had that sign. I had that sign there from last year. I bought it and I didn't use it, so I figured this year I'm going to use it. So I'm just going to take a pipe cleaner and wire it to the wreath form. Now I left a little part of my wreath form open because I'm going to make this big, huge, fancy dancy bow to go on there, okay? So I didn't want to go out and buy more deco-mesh, so I used 8 rolls. It probably could have taken 10. I used 8. My nearest Dollar Tree, guys, is all the way about a half hour away from me. So I said, I'm just going to use what I have and I'm going to make this work. So in hindsight, I will probably have to pick up a few more rolls next time I do a deco-mesh wreath. So moving on, we have our little sign on there. Now, what I'm doing is I'm hot gluing another pipe cleaner to the back of the little pumpkin sign because I'm going to wire it to the wreath form, but I want to make sure that little pipe cleaner is secure. So I just took another piece of plain cardboard and I just put a whole bunch of hot glue on it and just put it on there. As you can see, I'll show you if I can get it into the frame, which I didn't do. But it's on there now, nice and tight. I think you get the idea. And then I'm just taking the pipe cleaner and I'm just wiring it to the wreath form. So it's all nice and secure now. And I did buy a lot of ribbon. I bought a lot of the Dollar Tree Halloween ribbon. So I said, okay, even though I didn't get enough of the deco-mesh, I have enough to make a nice big fabulous bow. So that's what I'm going to do. In the meantime though, I'm going to use those purple bulbs. I loved them. Some were sparkly, some were just like they had like little spider webs on them. I just thought they were so cute and I thought they would go so nicely with this little wreath here. And so I was so excited to make this wreath because I really want something nice and cute to pop on my front door for when the kitties come to the front door. Since COVID, I've heard that the pandemic had been declared over. I'm hoping this year we will get more trick-or-treaters. So I really wanted to have something, really special and festive on my front door. And I love Halloween. I love seeing the little kids come to my front door all dressed up. That just really makes my day. It reminds me of the days when I was a preschool teacher and we used to do, our little parties, our little holiday parties, and we just had so much fun with the kids. So I just really am looking forward to having just a wonderful, Halloween with all the little kitties coming to my front door. So I wanted to make something really, really festive and spectacular for my front door for the kids. So that was the whole point of this wreath. So I really hope you guys like this. And there I am just fighting a little bit with my glue gun. Now I have gotten a new glue gun because that one was pretty old. So I have gotten a new one. Moving forward though, I'm taking those little curly cues. I don't really know what they're called, but I loved them. So I bought, I think, 3 or 4 of them. And I thought, I could cut them apart and spread more of them around. Now, you see my little chihuahua there walking around my office in his diaper? That's our little chihuahua. That's Nacio. He's our 14-year-old chihuahua, and he wears a diaper. So if you were wondering what that was around him, it's a little belly band. So that's what he's wearing. Moving on, I cut the little curly cues apart, and now I'm just spreading them out all over this little wreath here. So I like to do that when I get picks of, any kind from Dollar Tree. I like to cut them up and spread them around. So now I've got some of that Dollar Tree ribbon and I put all those little curly cues on there. I thought they were so cute and fun. And so now I have this little Dollar Tree ribbon and I'm just going to make a big fabulous bow. I also have a bow tutorial video coming out right after this video. Okay, guys, so I'm doing just a bow tutorial and showing you how to make different kinds of bows. I know for some people it can be challenging. And when I first started out at Michael's, when I was a floral designer at Michael's, I had a hard time at first. So I want to make sure I get a nice bow tutorial out for you guys before all the Christmas crafts come out. So before I make the bow, I'm going to take some of that little ribbon and spread it around this wreath. Just by taking a pipe cleaner, wrapping it around, I dovetailed the ends, taking a little glue and just pushing it into little spots here and there on the deco-mesh, and then just kind of fanning it out. We all have different ways of doing this. Yes, I could have wrapped the ribbon in with the deco-mesh, but I wasn't sure if that's what I wanted to do, so I decided to do it just like this. There's more than one way to skin a cat, right? Ha ha ha, it's Halloween, no fun, no pun intended. And I have to tell you guys, I really love that little pumpkin sign. I love how it's happy and sweet and, you know, I don't know. I love Halloween, I do, but I'll tell you, I don't really like the spooky stuff because, guys, I'm going to be 48 in December, but I will tell you, spooky stuff still keeps me up scared at night, okay? I can't do it. I like the fun little cutesy stuff, the spooky stuff, not so much. It will disturb my sleep. So just letting you know, I really love that little sign. I love fun little cutesy festive stuff. I can't do the spooky though. So I have 3 different kinds of ribbon here that I'm going to make our nice little fall, and our nice little fun festive Halloween bow for our wreath here. I have so many things on my mind. I can't talk right now. So right now I'm just making some little loops here, and then I'm going to add the other ribbon right to it. Just as you see there, I loved that Harlequin patterned ribbon in the orange and the black. Oh my goodness, I love that so much. So as you can see, I just added it, and then I'm just folding over the loops. Now I did do a little twist here and there. I didn't have to with that ribbon, okay, because that ribbon is the same on both sides. But I did it because it gives it a little bit of a boost, so it makes your bow a little bit more fluffy. But I loved that Harlequin pattern on that ribbon. And all this ribbon, again, guys, came from Dollar Tree. So now I'm going to add the rest of the little witchy hat ribbon there with the little spider webs on it. And I loved that ribbon because it had the little spider webs in the background. And then the little bulbs that we used also had little spider webs on it. So they kind of, they kind of tied in together. So now I'm just going to get a pipe cleaner and I'm just going to tie this big happy bow. I keep saying wreath. This big happy bow together just like that. It's a big bow, guys. It was a big bow. But it's going to hide that little boo-boo right there. So note to self, next time you think 8 rolls of deco-mesh is enough, buy 2 more. Always buy more. Usually I do, but I guess that little day, I made a little error in judgment. So just taking the pipe cleaner and tying it onto the wreath form there, and putting our little our fabulous little bow, and then I'm just going to dovetail the ends. I was wearing shorts when I made this video, guys, but I'm so happy. It's been in the 60s here lately, and it feels so wonderful outside. It's been so breezy, and the leaves have been blowing, and I just love it. And there's little Miss Gracie walking through. I told you guys I live in a zoo. I always have animals walking through. I have 3 dogs and a cat, and you'll always see animals walking through on my videos. And she must have been looking for something. I think it was her ball. She was searching for her ball, and she keeps going back and forth trying to find where it went. That's Gracie. That's our little ball crazy German short-haired pointer. So we have our big fabulous bow on. I had another roll of that little witchy ribbon because you can see it in the back of the bow, but I wanted to add some to the front. So I'm just going to make a really quick little bow here, and then I'm just going to add it to the bow that's currently on there. I'm just going to make another quick little bow and add it. Just with another pipe cleaner, easy peasy. I had thought about selling this wreath there for a moment, but I said, no, I like it too much. I really like it too much, and I really hope the kitties like it when they come to the door. I'm really hoping to have a lot of trick-or-treaters. So I said, this turned out so cute and so precious. I'm keeping this one. Sometimes I'll sell a few, sometimes I'll give them away as presents or gifts. Sometimes, I'll just keep them and use them myself. I just love to make wreaths, guys. I just think they're so fun. And it's such a way to just be creative. And Dollar Tree has some really cute stuff, so you can make some really beautiful, creative wreaths for your front door on a small budget. And look how adorable this turned out. This is so fun and festive. Those are all those little curly Q, they were like wiry, and I don't really know what they were, but I just thought they were fun. And so they're like little streamers or something. But I love how this wreath turned out, guys. I think it turned out so fun and so festive. I got a little bit of a light glare here, but look at the beautiful Halloween colors. Look at that orange and that purple. And I love it. I love that Harlequin ribbon. I love all that ribbon together. This just turned out so nice and so pretty. I hope you guys really like this. I love those bulbs. This just really turned out better than I thought it would. And how fun is that? So I just really hope that I gave you guys some ideas. Dollar Tree still has a lot of their Halloween stuff, guys. So if you want to make a fun, awesome Halloween wreath for your front door, make sure you get there and you get some stuff before it's gone. I'm going to show you here in just a minute how it looks with the lights on. You can kind of see the lights turned on now, but there it is. I turned the lights off as much as I could. It was during the daytime, but you can see how cute is that? How cute did that turn out? And that was just one set of the little lights from Dollar Tree, the little purple pumpkins that I got. I think that when the kitties come to my front door, they're going to love this. I'm so excited and looking forward to Halloween now. This just really, really got me into the mood. So I just hope that you guys like this video. And if you did, please hit the subscribe button. I would really, really appreciate it. I thank you so much for being here. If you're new, welcome. If you've returned, thank you so much for coming back. I really do appreciate you guys. I hope you are having a wonderful fall season so far. And, if this might sound a little, I don't know, like a little out of left field, but prayers for everyone who is in Florida right now. Much prayers with you for yours and your family. So I'll just leave you with that. And in the meantime, until the next video, guys, please take care.